Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Friday. It's the 14th of June, 2024. Gonna look the sixth race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the sixth race from Belmont at the Big A, the return of racing down in New York City. It is the New York Stallion Stakes. It's going for a purse of $150,000. Race for 3-year-old fillies here, state breds. We have a field, as my iPad craps out, we have a field of 8 horses going 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the outer turf course. Rails are down on the outer this weekend. Gonna go with the 4s being Betty as a top selection. 4125 for me. And the superfecta, 4125 super, top selection of 4 being Betty. This 3-year-old filly by Weekend Hideaway. Philip Serpy trains. Jose Lascano gets to mount. The horse's most recent appearance came 27th of April at Aqueduct, mile 16th outer turf course in Lounge Race 7-2000 state breds, and the horse finished 9th by 9.5 lengths that day. I don't know if this horse wants to route. Her 2 worst races have come over that trip. She just had nothing. She really was flat, and she's just not that kind of horse. I think cutting back in trip against these quality horses, she's going to be in a better spot to win back to state breds. She ran against Open Company 2 back at Aqueduct here in the fall, a mile on the inner turf course 17th November in the Tempin Stakes, and she finished 5th by 5 lengths that day, and she just stalked and was wide and just never really got into it. You know, I just don't, like I said, I just don't think she wants to go the trip. But her main victory was quite nicely done. Opening weekend here in the fall, 6 furlongs in the main specialweight in September, winning by 3/4 length from the rail. She was a little bit rambunctious before the race and in the gate, but after that, she flew to the front and quickened up nicely with a 61 buyer. I thought that was a very good effort for her that day. And then on debut at Saratoga, she didn't get out of the gate so clearly and had a trouble trip, but she finished 5th by 6.25 lengths. She showed potential later on. I think cutting back in trip is something she wants to do. She's training well at Saratoga last week. I'm going to give her a shot on the ticket. I think the 1-horse Sohana, Brad Cox and Flavian Pratt connect with this one. First time turf here. I think this horse could get a trip to win. Brad Cox first time turf, 21%, not bad at all, and quite a good offering here. But this horse's most recent outing came in a local state bred 7 furlong optional 80, where he won by 2.25 lengths and had a horrible beginning, but after that flew home on the front end, 69 buyer. Very good run for this horse that day. And then prior to that, in the New York Stallions here in April, going 6.5 on the dirt, she finished 3rd by 4.5 lengths. She was a little bit wide, but she was gaining a little bit that day. I think coming to turf here today, I'll give this horse a shot on the ticket here to begin off the late pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 6 from Aqueduct, it is the New York Stallions. Going to take the 4s being Betty. Give kudos to the 1-horse Sohana, 4125 super, 4-1 in the multi-race. So collect 12. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck.